don't make no difference. Rattling my replacement heart of gold. I'm coming back to join the cast of Carmen. I never sung a single song before. I don't really care where I stand in the winner's circle. Make room for a man from the middle with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference to me. I don't understand what you're saying, only kinda listen. Make room for a man on a mission with you. I don't even know how I got to the finish, but don't care, don't make no difference.
Said tonight we ain't going out, so we invited everybody. The made, well, they're way too strong, but ain't nobody saying sorry. The speaker's so blown, no one knows what it is, but we keep it on repeat cause we don't want it to end. We got the rest of our lives for the rest of our lives, and the rest of tonight for whatever feels right. We're doing it our way, just acting our age. One day we'll look back just shaking our heads, but right now we're too fast to slow down just yet. We're doing it our way, just acting our age, just acting our age.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards...
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the first carry for Matt Jones. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And Matt Jones is still trying to find his stride after the preseason shoulder injury, isn't he, Brandon?
Yeah, he's under 60 yards rushing a game, just 31 yards in that game against the Ravens.
And Washington likes to run the football. They want to take some pressure off of the passing game. They need Matt Jones to start accumulating more yardage.
This one complete to Jordan Reed. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. And there, Matt Jones, the ball carrier. Last year, only 3.4 yards per carry. Did have some explosive plays, though, in the passing game.
And they think that they're going to get him in the running game from him now as well because the volume of carries for him will increase.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. here with Thompson. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, 35 yards. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every line. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well, now on the next drive, when you score that quickly or you're scored that quickly against, probably feel like you need to respond.
Yeah, without a doubt. In other words, you've actually put the pressure even more so on your opponent.
They come out here in the eye. Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. It's a gain of 24 that time. And it's first down, New York.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
Well, he's saying I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, you don't know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. So it'll be first down here after the run. Manning now on first down. And this is going to be incomplete. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with the football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move as they face a second down here. Now it's Jennings. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with third and still 7 yards to go. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Now Brad Wing, a third-year man out of LSU, on to punt it away. Back deep for the Redskins, Jamison Crowder. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. And while we have a moment, I know we both want to get in that we're sending our thoughts to anyone affected by Hurricane Matthew.
Agreed, and I thought that the Miami Dolphins, who got their game in on Sunday, did a masterful job in prepping for that, meaning they monitored the weather the entire time. They sent out updates daily about what was going on, and if there was any chance at all that there was going to be an issue, they would have made a change with the league because safety was their first priority for everyone who would have been playing or in attendance. That was a good, strong run there. And while it won't pick up a first down, it is definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. One man in the backfield, that's Jones. He's going to get the football. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before that. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
third down. Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable. Catching the ball as they are running it.
This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Now out come the Giants. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Holding offense.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation. Back near the goal line. Here's Manning. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Here we go on fourth down with Madden. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big connection on that one. 37 yards.
And they pick up the first down on a fourth down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stop them on third down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
To throw, it's Manning. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Out to the left here to Reed. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. Yeah. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there, and they wrap up the drive by putting 3 on the board.
And you know, let's face it, you're not always going to come away with 6. Defense in the NFL are just too good. But you've got to come away with something. And there, they get 3.
And he'll be brought down at the 23. Well, we're going to let you off a little easy there, LR. Halftime interrupted, and we are ready to get to this third quarter. This fielded at the 2. York set to take the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And a hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on your quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. To throw is Manning. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
They do go for it. It's Manning. They go screenplay with Jennings. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield. And 10. Here's Manning. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Victor Cruz, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, we talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the #1 thing that you're taught is to not get caught in inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit for...
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with... He's got it at the 15. That goes for a gain of 31.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place, but what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Yeah.
What's up, dude? Shut up, anyway. These
Oh, come on. I was trying not to get meleeed.
You wanna play, mate?
What did I get? Meleeed. God.
AJ, guess what?
There's so many
You remember
people.
Kyle was mad earlier? Kyle was saying what up. He said what up. I told him earlier.
I got them in the hand. Oh, there's one after me.
Jump them boys up to something. Chicken wings and fries.
Whenever my cousin was playing fracture.
Are you mad? Are you jealous that I got more friends than you? I got 40 friends. What you talking about?
I just like seeing this argument go on and on, to be honest.
He just mad cause he got friends, but they don't like to join his parties.
Oh, I got grounded.
I don't want to hit, cause I just got home from football practice. Everybody join my cousin party. Queasy. Whatever the name. Cheesy, Weezy, Measy, Seasy. Alright, AJ. I'll meet you there. Bye. Bye, butt. Bro, everybody shut up once in a while.
Oh, geez, there's something else.
So your name Keegan?
What?
Or Corey Kingston?
It is Kobe Kingston.
Okay, my name is Corey Kingston. No, his name Biscuit Kingston. Your name Biscuit Kingston. You remember I was playing basketball? He like, dude.
Oh god. I got a jump shot with while hard scoping. That was awesome.
He did a trick shot. He like, dude.
That'd be awesome if I did do a trick shot. Oh, come on. No,
who
not
can
a
win
trick
in this
shot, a
game?
hard scope.
Boy, I trick shot these hairlines. Hit that notification. I'm gonna invite them. Pass me that drink, I pull it up. I'm about to double up my
Literally
styrofoam
just
cup.
snipered this other person.
You remember you a Chucky Ball, Louis?
There's so many
remember you
people dying.
You ever got bit by a bed bug? You ever bought water to clean up?
No, I got a Sarah. Annapolis shut down. Something shut down.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'll meet you at the party, man. I pull up in the ride. I will meet you in the party. I will invite you. I'ma invite you.